Hi, so today I'm going to talk about my interpretation of the ending of Symbols and Signs by Vladimir Nabokov. First off, I'm going to talk about the death or dying of the husband. It's now throughout the story. There's much foreshadowing leading up to this. One of which is the girl weeping on her mother's shoulders, which is viewed by the wife of the husband, and the wife takes pity in this. So it could be that she herself is experiencing the death of her husband or maybe male figure in the family, just like how possibly this woman is or these two women are experiencing, so she can relate to them. Now, why is this important to the story? Well, through a large portion of the story, they spend visiting this man who's locked up in a sanitarium. It doesn't reveal if it's their son or not, but it makes sense if it is. Now, if this husband is dying, it's going to be very difficult for them to support visiting their presumed son if he's not around. Now later on, and by the ending of the story, it's the husband straight up says, "Hey, I'm dying." So obviously, it's leading up to him not being able to support them or be around for them. Now after this, the husband goes in the bathroom, comes out, and somebody calls. Now, there's plenty of interpretations I have of who could be calling. First off, I um I assume it's like maybe a doctor calling, asking for the husband. Now, why could this be? It could be that well, obviously the husband's sick and dying, so a doctor maybe just be calling to check up on him and maybe worry about him because he is dying. And this can be reaffirmed by the fact that the husband straight up says that he doesn't like doctors at all. So by them saying, or by his wife saying that he's not there, it could be so he can just dodge talking to a doctor. It could also possibly be his brother Isaac, who they call Prince, and that could be because possibly maybe he's just checking up on them. He's asking about money because he's always giving them money to support them. And the reason for them dodging the call is maybe they don't want anything to do with him because it says in the story how they only talk like minimally, or maybe they just I don't know, they're just not interested in him. Um, Now regardless of this, the wife is not worried about who calls, so it doesn't seem to be like some very significant person. And another thing that confirms the fact that it could be, or Charlie could be the husband, is that when the wife says, "Oh no, Charlie's not here," the husband smiles. So that could just be because he's watching his wife lie that he's not there. So he just is amused by that. Now, my next possibility is Charlie is the son, or the man who's in the sanitarium. Now, I think this is less likely, but it could be if maybe it's somebody asking for like, or maybe it's a doctor calling asking about him. So yeah. Um. Lastly, Charlie may again be the father, and the person calling is the son or the man in the sanitarium, and possibly this could be because possibly he's calling maybe asking for who Charlie is, and Charlie is just a person in the man in the sanitarium's like imagination, so so they just kind of disregard when he's asking for Charlie as they don't know who Charlie is because Charlie's just somebody he thinks up. That's all for my interpretation of the ending. Thank you for watching, guys.